What's going on, guys? Sandman, the Enclave General in the building. What you're watching right now is day 2 in the PvP servers. But I don't know. I'm not 100%, as I've been playing, and I honestly played today, and you know, I'll show the clips I guess later on another video. But this was yesterday's clips, and the more and more I'm starting to notice it's just becoming a big camp fest at the train stations. It's becoming a big thing for like chameleons and having to use stealth boys, and the stealth boy thing is starting to wear at my soul because. All right, well, let's put out the given facts. Sentinel Assassin and Cavalier Assassin are OP armors. They are. The damage reduction with them are crazy. You know, a powered Sentinel Assassin is even worse. Same thing like powered Cav. And powered Cav I feel like is even worse. Certain weapons just do too much damage. Certain weapons don't do enough damage. There's like the Gauss setups. I don't understand the way the Gausses work. Every Gauss that I have is a piece of shit, and then certain people's Gauss are like just absolutely one-shotting everything. It's just crazy. I don't understand how it's going down. I don't have card spectrum rifle. Maybe you guys know better than I do. But I digress. Normally when I get into one of these servers, the top like 2 or 3 guys are all hidden, crouched, so they can't be seen, and they're just hidden somewhere, like in the middle of nowhere. And as you can see right here in this clip, this is you know, spawning into death, and like we didn't even see this guy. Joe didn't even see this guy. Joe literally spawns in and dies, and you know, that happens a lot. It happens at Whitespring Station all of the time, just a heads up. So if you're at Whitespring Station, expect that. I was actually surprised because it wasn't once, but it was actually twice that we came here in 2 separate servers at the Grafton Station, and there was people here camping this out and shooting at us like the instant we started spawning in. And I mean, I don't think there's much they could do in regards to the timer, because let's say they do like a 10-second timer. Sometimes it takes like 10 seconds just for Watoga to load on my screen. You know, when you like fast travel to Watoga and like half the town is missing, and then like you have to wait for like all the graphics to load in, and then like, all right, you know, you give it like 10, 15, 20 seconds or so, and then like finally you start seeing the trucks and you start seeing some of the ground show up. And yeah, not a fan of that. It's gonna be insanely campy, and it is insanely campy at this point. Everybody's got at least 1 chameleon piece. I mean, it's the meta for this, but it sucks. And you know, I was glad they took a step in the right direction with the damage. You know, it felt like they started reducing certain damages, and then I was like, oh, finally my shotgun doesn't feel like it's like doing too much damage, that it damage bugs. You know, it feels like it's in a good spot. But some of the rifles need a big tone down. Some of the melee stuff could still use a tone down, and I say that as a melee player. It's just, you know, no one should be getting one-tapped for the most part. I'd prefer it to be an actual fight, you know, but it is what it is. So you guys are here for the explosive shotgun giveaway. I know that's one of the reasons you guys are watching. Now, in regards to the explosive shotgun giveaway, I got 2 people, okay? One is Roger Hatkey. My apologies if I'm mispronouncing it, brother. Roger. And the other one is, all right, Game Addict. Roger Hackey and Game Addict. You guys won the shotguns. Roger Hackey, you have first dibs. Game Addict, you can have the second one. I actually think I may have 3, so I'll display all 3, and both of you guys can pick up. And in regards to the next giveaway will get announced Sunday. Something tells me that the next giveaway announcement may be some Cavalier pieces, as well as a melee piece. So yeah, I mean, we're at 990 subscribers, guys. That's awesome. At the time I'm recording this, is 990. That's dope, man. That's awesome. What I'm gonna do for the rest of the vid, for the most part, is I'm just going to, I guess, read through a couple of the comments in some of these videos. and you know, just respond to whatever I can. Keep attack, he attack. He mostly never give that jump back. That's big facts. Be careful who you say. Yeah, that was funny. He's red for me. Alright, Tony G, my apologies if I read something incorrectly. But you know, you have to forgive me. I feel like sometimes I'm not kind of skim through stuff. Fuck out of here, Don. Get your joke for the 207. The meet and greet. There's one bad guy. I'm one of the bad guys in the game. Trust me, there are you know, people who are badder. I know. I read a comment somewhere where it was like, you know, you think you're the only, you know, like no one seems to be able to kill you. You know, you edit your videos or something like that, and that's not the case. I can get killed. The whole issue is my biggest issue is builds that are using concentrated fire for VATS critical headshots, and that's the weak point in this armor. It's a big weak point, and for range it's the only weak point, truth be told. So if I'm gonna deal with them, then I have to use stealth boys. So I do die. You know, I do lose caps or whatever the case may be, and you know, I'm pretty sure that I die probably like once or twice in this video or whatever the case may be. And I know, you know, I've died a handful of times in PvP, and this sucks because I lose like 540 every death. But I am coming out in caps in the positive, which means that I'm doing way more killing than dying. So to me, that's good enough. All right, so aside from all that, let me hop into something here. I want to remind you guys of a couple of things. One, just like I stated not too long ago, was 990 subs. We're almost at 1,000 subs. I honestly think that we can get to 1,000 subs by Sunday. It's doable. 10 more people, I see that happening, guys. I appreciate it. Sunday, I'm going to give away, like I said, if we get to $1,000 on Sunday, before Sunday, there's 4 pieces of Cavalier, 2 are Cav Assassin pieces, and also an anti-armor sledge with I think power swing damage or something along those lines. But Cavalier, 4 pieces Cav, and 2 of them Cav Assassin. It's pretty dope. It's pretty good stuff. You know, you'd have to spec for it, obviously, just like any other build. You have to spec for your build. It's the reason why Don is in this game at level 47, killing people in the 120, 170 range. And if you watch videos, you're gonna actually be seeing him kill people in the 100 plus range like it's nothing. And it's because he's speccing the character the correct way to play around his strengths and around his weapon and gear strengths, and you know, it's how it should be done. But I digress from that. So you know, keep an eye out. And also, reminder, Instagram contest is going on right now. The Instagram contest is 10,000 caps for first place. And then I watched the video and Joe put another $5,000 up there. I was like, my boy Joe is just wilding. So I want to put at least a little more. So if we're gonna do 10 grand for first place, I'll do like 7 grand for second place. All right, because I want to see PvP from you guys. I want to see pictures, like PvP pictures. I want to see like dead bodies in the ground and you guys like confettiing over them. I don't know, like, you guys are creative. I want to see stuff, you know. So follow the IG and let's get it going, you know. So we're putting like 17 grand up, you know, in caps, you know. So I mean, you know, first place 10 grand, second place 7 grand. How can you go wrong? That's just easy money. It's easy money, guys. Remember to put the hashtag. Remember to look back. There's rules to it, so look back at the video. This isn't the official video for it. Blah blah blah. You guys know this. All right. Moving forward, I'm just gonna skim through. Oh, I did want to say I appreciate everybody who watched the live stream of day 1 of the PvP. And you guys got to see exactly how I play. You guys got to see that it's not, you know, it's not cut out, it's not, you know, edited, and we definitely get way more kills than we do deaths, but we do die. It does happen. But I think we had a fun live stream going for the PvP, and I you know, I know a couple people saying, man, you should do more live streams, But truth be told, with how the PvP servers are getting now, like if it would have stood like the way it was day one, where everybody was like running around and you could run into people, that'd be cool. But in all honesty, we played for about 2 hours, or like something like that, and we came off with, I want to say maybe like 3 grand in caps, but it was so rough finding people. We only were, you know, we're able to find like the people who were in top place because they weren't, you know, like exploiting, but it's exploitable. And then like everybody's pretty much just camping like stations, and that's getting exploitable. And it's like everybody's in chameleon or whatever. Like I don't mind if they're in stealth boy and we're hopping around trying to kill each other. I don't mind, you know, like that doesn't bother me. I don't care if people pop stealth boys. Like I understand the necessity behind it. I know why, you know, people are using stealth boys. I know why I'm using stealth boys, and it's a, you know, it's a broken tactic for a broken, it's a broken counter for a broken tactic. That's what it is, literally, because it's broken because you stay invisible for quite some time, but the tactic that, you know, you're defending against is broken. That VATS headshot auto aim thing is like ridiculous. It's crazy. It burns people down like instantly, and none of your armor effects or none of your effects like mutations, none of it affects it. It's just like instant critical. You're going down. Like that's happening. So if you want to stay alive, to me, I'd rather spend 126 caps on a stealth boy that I burn out than spend 540 caps dying. So that's my logic behind it. Well, let me continue reading through. What I want to do is just read a couple of comments. But again, I appreciated everybody who did pop in on the live stream. There was 3 parts of the live stream. I know part 1 and 2 were popping. Part 3 was already like tapering off towards the end of the night. You know, but this game, lovely game that it is, blue screen on me. Oh, surprise, surprise. But yeah, that's why a majority of my stuff is clipped. So let me read through. Yeah, people who are level 300 and up live a lonely life because nothing else matters. Yeah, you know, it's a disadvantage to have a very, very high level. I would say being like in the 70s or 80s is probably like perfect. You get a character, you build them exactly how you want. I would think by like 70 and 80 you're pretty much done, as long as you put your cards in the right places early on. You know, if you spec the character out first, then level him up, hold off on points and everything, or just move here, move there, eventually that'll what you can. Most bounties collected will be exploited in the first week. What's getting exploited in the first week heavier than most bounties collected is longest life, because people are pretty much just crouching somewhere or walking around crouched in like bump, you know, like in the middle of nowhere. I was bumfuck, like in bumfuck Appalachia, and then like that's all they're doing is just like crouching around, eating, you know, eating food and drinking water and just waiting. You know, to me it's a boring thing to do, but other people, you know, they want to survive the longest, so that's what they're doing. Me, I think the kills should matter more. I think they should do something so that you know, more people are engaging in fights and running into each other, versus, you know, like unless you're, you know, like in the top 3 places, then odds are you're just gonna get, you know, camped if you fast travel to a station, or, you know, so it's defeating the purpose. You feel like you have to walk everywhere. If you die, you're like, you know, where do I go? Whatever. And I heard you guys comment the same thing, and I got messaged the same thing in Discord and on my PSN. And I agree with you guys. It's not that I don't agree at all. You know, regardless of the fact that I was making the money I was making, the caps I was making, you know, playing the game, and I'm still making good caps in PvP. But it's just, I agree. It needs like an overhaul. It needs like a once-over. Someone needs to go look through it. But all right. Well, that's all I got. Maybe I'll make a video tomorrow where I'll read a couple more comments, just so I can try to catch up with what you guys are thinking on the PvP server. But again, much appreciated. Instagram, Sunday's contest, and if you won today, reach out to me on PSN. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
I need to put the shit away. He had like 23 stealth boys.
Over here.